Sports is brought to you by All Out Auto Repair, home of the $46 Saskatchewan and $66 Alberta Safety Inspection. Your complete automotive repair.
Moses, as we talked about off the top of the cast, pretty shocking news for the Bobcats.
Yeah, maybe with those interest rates as being so low as they have, maybe Bryan Curran could get a nice little dream home. Who knows? Yes, no, it has been a sad day for a lot of fans, including myself. Both Bryan and I have had an interesting time together. Yes, it has. But, you know, he's done a fantastic job in his short tenure with the Bobcats, and what he's done has been remarkable, and it's going to be a sad time for Bobcat fans for the time being. Now, in 2.5 seasons as bench boss, Bryan Curran has made vast improvements to a franchise that potentially was on the move, and now the one affectionately known as the Colonel is on the move himself.
This is a first-class operation. This is a first-class city. This is a first-class community, and there's a lot of great stories, and there's a lot of people I'm going to miss when I leave here.
And with that, Bryan Curran has said goodbye to the border city, but his next coaching duties will have to do more with family and future ventures than it did with hockey.
I'm 48, and you know, where do you go from here? I've had a couple businesses in my life, and what do I really want to do? I'm passionate and I love the game, and the other organization that will come clear within the next few days has a lot of avenues that I'm very interested in when I'm done with the game.
His short tenure yielded success, a record in points, wins, and improved product on the ice, which led to Coach of the Year honors. For Curran, there were too many accomplishments to count.
Every day I was here was something new, and watching a community and watching business owners and watching people build around a product that was god-awful for years, and then for me to see where we were to where we are now, there's 1,000 stories that I can't say was the number one. There's just a lot of great ones.
Curran was tight-lipped for the time being about where he is going. Question now is, who will fill the coaching and GM vacancies?
We're going to look at the applicants, shortlisted, review in the hockey world who's who, and then we'll do some interview process. And if it takes till day after tomorrow to find the right guy, or till May long weekend, we're going to take our time and do it right.
As we mentioned on Monday, Lloydminster Bobcats Emerance Mashmeyer has accepted a scholarship to attend Harvard University. And on this week's edition of Superstar Next Door, Matt Schumont had a chance to talk to Emerance to see the road she had to take to get where she is today.
Growing up in a hockey family which includes 4 siblings, Emerance Mashmeyer became a goalie in her novice season. Her idol growing up was Canadian Olympic champion Shannon Zabados. Following in her footsteps, Emerance was the second female hockey player to play in the AJHL.
Ever since then, I kind of followed her and what she was doing, and I used to watch her when she played for the Fort Saskatchewan Traders, because that was where I played hockey, so I always watched her playing junior A and everything, and I was like, oh, I'm going to do that one day. So yeah, it's definitely, she's my role model, and I'm pretty much following in her footsteps, so hopefully Team Canada one day too.
The wait was long, as this past Christmas, Emerance helped lead Canada to a gold medal at the Under-18s in Czech Republic, posting a shutout in a 3-0 win over USA.
When that buzzer went, it was out-of-body experience almost, like you just couldn't believe it. Wearing that jersey is just such an honor too. Like, it's, yeah, something you can't explain until you wear it, I guess, but I was so excited to go over to Europe. It was my first time there too, and my first time playing on a Team Canada team, so yeah, just a great experience overall, and a great group of people too.
With so much already accomplished in her hockey career, Emerance recently achieved another goal, accepting a scholarship to attend Harvard University.
Those are definitely my 2 top things that I've been working on my whole life, and to finally get rewarded for it is just a great feeling. And yeah, it's just, I'm so excited to go there. It's a little surreal, but I just can't wait to get started and finally get into classes and play hockey out there. And being in Boston will also be so awesome. Just a great city too.
The Winter Olympics are 2 years away, and with a gold medal on her resume already, Emerance will be looking for a spot on Team Canada's roster.
I'm not going to say I will be on the 2014 team, but it's something to strive for, of course. But I think I'll have to make that under-22 team first. But it's definitely my goal to make either one of those years, and that's what I've been striving for my whole life.
Matt Schumont, Newcap Sports.
Superstar Next Door is brought to you by your local BRP dealers. Power Merchants of St. Paul, North Sask of North Battleford, and RecTech Power Products of Lloydminster.
The Lloydminster Comprehensive High School girls basketball team had a whirlwind season. As Emmett Murphy reports, the girls have battled through injury and sickness and now find themselves in a position to qualify for provincials.
They've played 30 games, practiced 4 days a week, and are on the court for 6 days a week. Yet the Barons are still finding their groove.
That's right, keep them awake. Okay, switch up here. We have to play consistently, or right from our starting 5 right down to the last girl on the bench.
The Barons hope that consistency comes through this weekend when they face Fort McMurray in the 4A zones. They lost the last time the two teams met, but the Purple and Gold were without their starting point guard.
Leah Sidoryk, she was out with a broken arm for a good part of the year, and we get her back, and then she rolls her ankle. So we had a little bit of that.
Now that Sidoryk and the rest of the Barons are healthy, the team feels confident about their matchup, especially now that they've seen their opponent's systems.
Well, we know that they play a zone and they have a lot of pressure on the ball coming up the court. So as long as we can get the ball up the court, I think that we will be able to do good.
Right now we're healthy. I think the girls are feeling good, so we can shut anybody down defensively. We can run transition, we can shoot the ball, but it's that consistent possession after possession.
The best of 3 series begins Friday at 5 p.m. at Lakeland College. Emmett Murphy, Newcap Sports.
And that's it for sports. Stay tuned for more Newcap news after the break.